Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the rematch report of Hunters versus Union. Those are the cards I drew. I think I dropped midfield general and the offside trap. General because it's a low momentum score, and I typically don't find Theron's team needs the extra movement a lot. I love it with Scather. And the offside trap because I don't reckon the Union's going to be going for too many goals. And I could be right, as my opponent selected Veteran Rage as his captain for this game. Let's do the Union. So we've got Gutter, Coin, I think his name's Coin anyway, Veteran Fangtooth, Veteran Rage, that I believe is Benediction, and we've got Mist over the side. I've got Fahad, Theron, Original Hearn, Veteran Minx, Sorola and J-Car, and I'm kicking this time. J-Car kicks off and only just manages to keep it on the pitch. Minx collects the ball without problem, dodging back around behind this rock. The placement wasn't as careful as it could have been, as J-Car could still see him, but I think he passes the ball to Rage and takes a dodge. J-Car charges in, hits Mist for some damage and momentum, drops a trap and then back to the shadows, dodges away where Rage can't see him. Gutter and the Snake have run forwards, Fahad's run up the side, Veteran Minx has gone in front of the box, not in cover this time because I'm thinking about Mist's abilities, and dropped her trap. So of course, because she's not in cover, Rage decides to have a go, but triggers the trap on the way in, and so is facing the 5-1 awesomeness of Minx, and so really does almost nothing. Hooray! Oh, the reason why Rage went for Minx was because he tried to pass to Fangtooth to get a bit of distance to be able to select other targets, and he missed the pass, but Fangtooth managed to intercept. So I've got some options. I decide that Gutter is she has to die. She's such a threat with that siding blow. So Theron lights her up with some snares, pinned, and snipes, all momentously, and Hearn is able to use the forest to teleport up into engage her, and also put some more damage on her, and she's good and ready for a takeout next turn. Fangtooth just sprints up the board, carrying the ball with him, and Decimate follows along. Not Decimate, Benediction follows along to engage Hearn. I seem to have missed a few pictures here, so we're in turn 2. I won the initiative. I went with Hearn, killed Gutter, and threw a spear at Rage. J-Car's got +1 tack from the card I played, and I think I may also have hit Rage with a singled out. I can't remember. Anyway, I think Fangtooth did a real number on Hearn and pushed him away into the middle here to block Theron's charge, getting to Rage. Benediction put up his amazing sturdy whatever it is ability where he gets like 4 armor, which meant nothing was going to be touching him. Maybe did some more damage on Hearn. Hearn's pretty badly hurt, by the way. Minx got knocked down at some point. Basically, he was trying to set her up for Rage to really finish her. I'm getting her back up, healing her. She blessing Sorola, who then moves Hearn out of the way to allow Theron to do stuff. I'm holding back with J-Car. So as you remember, he was on the other side of the rock from Mist, and so I didn't really want to go around and start attacking Mist in cover, even with my +1 attack. And I really liked the idea of going in on a singled out Rage with that, and I was worried about his counter attack, basically being able to I couldn't quite get into range to be within base of him, and I was worried about being pushed away, or having to dodge into Benediction, and then not wanting to deal with all that armor. So I left it too late, essentially. Mist decided to go in and help set up Minx. Then J-Car went into Rage. He counterattacked, I dodged into Mist. He dodged back again and continued to beat up. And did pretty savage damage, leaving a trap as a passing gift and dodging away to safety at the end of my activation. Rage finally goes, attacks Minx, now that he's good and hurt and can't heal himself back up before he does this. It takes a bit of doing. He does get her eventually. I counterattack his first attack, dodging out of his engagement and away over here. He just walks up and then does kill her, but The point was to get his movement wasted and bring him closer to Theron, and he does trigger Jakar's trap as well. So the score is now 2-all. Annoyingly, the snake was stopping Theron from charging, so I just walk away from it. And unfortunately don't manage to kill Rage, but he's on like 1 or 2 wounds left, and I'm on a lot of momentum. So I think that's fine. I'm just a little bit wary that I'm now bunching a bit, and I don't really have a hope of outfighting these bruisers. But hey ho, all I want to do is kill Rage, really. We go into the next turn. Someone played, I think it was Union, played the card, the 7 card, where you get to make dodges. I won the initiative. I dodged Theron over to the box just to get him close to Mist and in a bit of cover, and Rage dodged out away over here, which was actually quite a good move, I felt, because I was planning to go with Hearn first and like run round, generate some momentum, and or even just walk over and start hitting Rage. But I can't really get to him now without taking a... I can't get to him from around here without taking a disengaging strike from Fangtooth, which I'm not up for. And I'll be super crowded out. If I walk around here, the snake will follow me, and I won't have enough tack to reliably finish Rage. And he needs to die before he can do anything, so I don't fancy risking a 1-die skewered to do it. So I go with Theron and take him out. 4 points to the Hunters. I think I tried to shoot Mist and miss, and then I proc Glutted Mass on Fangtooth. Gutter charges in on Hearn, brings him down to like 2 health, 1 health, something like that, and kills Fahad with a scything blow, healing herself up quite well. And that was super annoying, because I don't have any momentum. I think I may have spent it unwisely. And so the plan was to punch Fangtooth, steal the ball, teleport over here, and like sprint and take a shot or something. But now any counterattack will kill me, so I can't really do it. So in the end I just teleport away from the snake and hit it for a few momentum. I don't bother healing Hearn because I feel it's not necessary. He's just going to die anyway. And die he does, an ignominious death as the snake bag of coughs itself, walks over to him and kills him. So 5-4 to the Union. Jakar tries to salvage the situation, sprinting or charging over to Benediction, dodging out away from the counter-attack. He then hits Fangtooth, stealing the ball off him and dodging out and away to safety on the other side of this forest. I was a bit worried about Minx being able to run over and get to me somehow. Probably over fearful there, as he's only got 1 influence. And I decided it's better to be within 1 inch of Gutter than over here. Maybe harder to see from these guys or from Fangtooth, but then with no way to try to break away and get the goal next turn. So the snared Fangtooth glides through the forest, beating on Jakar quite savagely. Like, this guy was doing like 6 damage per hit. He pretty much totaled Hearn in a previous round, and I had to heal him back up. Now Jakar's feeling the fury and has gone from full health to 2 health. Things are not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. I use Zerola to walk, and then the Midnight offering herself over here further. Basically, I suspect Rage is going to come back on over here by the fast round, and I've got Minx, I think, coming back in over here, or that's where I want her to be. And I'm hoping that I can try to direct Rage's attention away to my unpredictable movement character. So, sitting on a mountain of momentum, the Union get the first turn, and Rage predictably goes for Zerola, who unpredictable movements up pitch. They're perhaps not so incredibly well thought out, as Rage then quick times makes Gutter dodge to be within range of both Jakar and Zerola. He then uses Ragey abilities to make Gutter take free attacks, killing Jakar, putting the Union on 7 points, and then doing a little bit of damage to Zerola. Zerola responds by disengaging Rage, although my opponent's dice finally pull their weight and he knocks her down. So since she used her Midnight Offering to do that, she still has her movement. I spend momentum to stand her up, and then sprint over to get the ball. It scattered over just over here when J-Card died, and Gutter does nothing with her passing blow. Let's be fair, it wasn't a great plan, and Gutter pretty much just immediately tackles the ball back, passes it to Veteran Fangtooth, who then pot-belly passes it on to Benediction. Benediction, I don't remember if he dodges, but he appears to have knocked down Theron on his way to goal. And as I've got no momentum, I'm forced to charge with the cat first against the snake, thankfully hitting the end of the playbook, getting the momentum. That will be oh so important for Theron actually having an activation. Mist goes in on Theron, doing a tiny bit of damage. He's now pretty badly hurt, so I stand him up. I hit the snake, dodging out of Mist's and Benediction's engagement. I hit the snake again for some momentum. I hit him again to dodge him out. I charge Benediction, who counterattacks, and I get my dice spike basically, and I get a tackle and a double dodge out and away to safety, and then boot the ball over to Minx. I've clocked out by this point, but Minx manages to run all the way over to to be within sight and smell of the goal. Some dynamic football play this turn. So due to my clock points, the Union are on like 11 to my 4 this turn. We go into the last turn. I lose the initiative. My opponent gives me the first activation. I can't do anything, and I clock out. Well, I give him the final point from my clock, closing the game. Oh, I seem to have neglected to tell you about the death of Theron. Benediction got him after his glorious tackle, and it was sad. So yeah, really fun game, and yeah, super hard team to play into. I remember right back at the deployment, looking at his team and thinking, what am I gonna do? It was like those martial art movies where the two guys like size each other up, and one of them's, he's like, I can't see a way through his guard. Didn't really know what to do. I knew I was going to take out Gutter, but then the rest of them are just difficult. Like Mist, obviously doable, but defense 5 and the counterattacks is a little bit tricky. There's pretty much no way I can take down Fangtooth or Benediction. As we see, I got Rage, really happy with that. But you know, any attempt to take down these guys, they are going to win and pulverize me in return. I really needed to spread out, like really spread out, and try to pull them apart. They sort of can do that. Each one of them can take on my players one-on-one, but that will hopefully open up the board. Mist will get a goal. Then I really need to focus on holding on to it after that, and maybe going for Pete takeouts on Gutter, and play it really slow and careful from range. Yeah, tough. That team is hard as nails. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one, where hopefully we shall see some Falconers.